Mm.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, good morning.
Good evening. Good morning. The exam will be in the first hour and the second.
In the second, but a little bit before the first hour is finished because
Okay.
I had experience with the guys from sports.
Yep.
And they haven't finished.
Okay.
So their exam is a little bit more difficult. Yeah, a little bit more difficult, but I don't want to. I don't want you to have the same stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's see. Let me take attendance first.
Yep.
Okay.
What's up, teacher?
What's up, man?
Sure.
New for you. Okay, your second semester. I'm showing you the list so we can take advantage of what's going on. Okay. I'm sleepy. By the way, do you have a PlayStation 4?
No.
Oh.
No.
Because they're giving
Red Dead, ¿no? ¿Isn't it? World War II.
Over two. Tell me more.
Zombies.
right now it's free in PlayStation 4. If you have PlayStation 4, go to the free games and you can get it for free. It's because this month in May, we got 2 terrible games. Well, not terrible games because they're actually games, but those games weren't quite popular. Like the one like Farmville. You have a farm. You need to develop the farm. And there's another one that is like a city. You need to create a city and invest in the city. And well, those games are not very attractive. And everyone was kind of disappointed because of the quarantine. They were waiting something a little bit more popular, especially because in the latest months they gave like Uncharted collection, they gave Journey, they gave Uncharted 4, so really nice titles. They were like really, really bad, but right now they're giving this one. So you can download it for free now. I just don't download it and it looks, it's a really good game.
Only in Play?
Yeah, in PlayStation 4. I don't know if in Xbox.
Or PC.
Or PC, but in PC, I believe Grand Theft Auto 5 was for free.
Yeah, last week. And the servers are slow.
Yeah.
Well, it's just those are just free games, so it's pretty cool. So there you go. So what day is today?
25?
27.
27.
We go to eCampus. Yeah, did you hear the news about Puebla?
No.
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 Those are terrible news in Puebla.
Why?
What happened?
It's because they modified the law, and it seems my power is I am the best. Nice. It seems that in Puebla they have modified the law in education.
Okay.
And the, private schools are concerned because one of the statements says that the government is going to take control of the facilities and equipment of the private schools.
Why?
Yes, it's like, for example, they were saying, let me show you really fast. I don't want to see, let me see.
News.
Can you read this?
Yeah.
Well, it is approved, and now all the schools, private schools, they belong to the government.
Oh, like public schools?
Yeah, like Tec de Monterrey, UVM, all these private schools, from elementary school to university, now they belong to the government, and the facilities too, equipment,
What's the reason?
because they say they want to regulate education.
Doesn't that defeat the purpose of them being private?
Yeah. Yes.
According to this guy, who is the governor in Puebla, he says that he doesn't want to take control of the schools. He just wants to regulate, for example, scholar fees, scholarships, education. But there are some segments in the Constitution that says that they can take over the place. So imagine, for example, that you open a school and suddenly these guys appear and they say, you know what, your school is ours now, and you won't see a penny from them.
They should be working on the public education.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, by the way, they have the right to eliminate the careers that they don't consider to be necessary in the country.
Oh man.
That's another topic. So it's tough because we don't know if this is going to be the first step of something bigger, I mean, the rest of the country, or it's just like something locally in Puebla. But we need to pay attention to this, because if they want to start doing things like this in education, what about, I don't know, banks? What about your house? So it's going to be a mess. So we need to be aware of it. Anyway, so enough with bad news. Just guys, you have some activities for during the week. Where are you? There you go. I'm gonna open this one. You have to deliver a video report and a grammar chart. I just want to explain the grammar chart. It's an easy thing. You need to make a grammar chart of the following tenses. Well, grammar topics: ing versus to, passive voice, and indirect questions, which those are in the exam. But I want you to explain those to me. Just make a simple chart, something like this.
Like examples?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something,
Okay.
something like this. This is a great example. Something like that. You can do something like this. I mean, an example: I write the letter. The passive, a letter is written by me, and that's it. So, I mean, you're not going to copy this. You're going to do it by your own. But your examples. That's it. I mean, I don't think it will take a lot of time. Just use the same verb. For example, write, writing, wrote, writing, written, 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 write. Yes. That will be for indirect question, passive voice. Indirect questions, you can give some examples if you want to, and some examples of ing versus to. You need to deliver this for Monday, so I can give you the grades on Wednesday.
Okay.
Great. Cool.
Great.
Cool. Let's continue then. So, what else is new?
What?
What else is new?
What else?
Not much, really.
Not much?
We have a lot of work.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do with projects and stuff.
Stuff like that.
Stuff like that. Okay. Just sorry, I was checking. It's because I told you that some of the students, they didn't finish So right now they're working. I'm just checking that they have finished. There's one still doing it. Okay, well, so let's go to the review. Well, let me explain this. In the exam, one of the topics is passive voice.
Mm-hmm.
As I told you in the previous class, I'm sorry. But how are you gonna do this? This exam is gonna be a little bit different.
Okay.
Some sections, they do have multiple choice. Some sections, they don't. You need to write the answer. Okay, because of my experience with this kind of exercise online, I decided not to write down. For example, when you give an option for example, you give multiple choices and you need to choose an option. When you ask the student to write a sentence, there are some elements that they usually don't follow. For example, capital letters, spelling, punctuation. So sometimes, because if you don't put the final point, yeah,
Okay.
sometimes the computer says that it's wrong. If you at the beginning of a sentence, you don't write it with capital letter, it's wrong. So sometimes just by mistake, because you write so fast, sometimes you give a double space, and if you have double space in the answer, it's wrong. So I decided not to give any options. So you just write down the answers. The score that you will get at the end of the exam, you know that it's always in the score. It's not the final one, because what is going to happen is the system is going to give you the grades of the ones that you already done with multiple options. The ones that is like writing the answer, I need to check them.
Manually?
So, yes, manually. I know it will take some time for me, but it's fine. This is the best way, I guess. So I just want you to know that the final score is not the real one, okay?
Okay.
And for the exams, you need to do something like this. For example, passive voice. I don't know. Let me see. A sentence. Konami. Okay, you got this game. Okay, Konami developed Castlevania. Yes? And you will see it and you will ask, teacher, but what's the dynamic? What's the strategy? Or what I need to do? Well, you will see a parenthesis or a word says passive. So that means that you need to change it into passive. What's the passive of Konami developed Castlevania?
Castlevania was developed by Konami.
Let's deal with it.
Okay, Castlevania was developed by Konami. So that's the way you have to do it. Sometimes,
Okay.
as I told you, some people misspell Castlevania because there is no capital. Or sometimes you do like double. And because of this, online activities are wrong. So don't worry about that, okay? Very good.
Okay.
Just let me answer to this.
Teacher, the activities, what is the limit? Well, do you have? When do you have to present? How do you say? Like
Deliver, hand in
yes.
by next Monday.
Okay.
So I can grade them. You have the whole Monday, the whole day until midnight. I'm gonna check them on Tuesday, and you will have the grades on Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay, let's just review another sentence. For example, okay, you got that one. Pixar has created great movies. Passive.
Great movies was
Create.
created. No. was
No.
No,
Has
tiempo
been-
Has been
ajá,
created.
has been.
has been created.
Has been.
have
Have been
A ver.
created by Pixar.
Okay, have been created.
Yeah, don't forget. You have the object. Sorry, the subject, Konami, and you have the subject. Yes, and you have the verb, the main verb. So when you ask passive, you need to do first the object and the main verb. You need to add the verb to be and the subject that is doing the action at the end. Yes.
Okay.
Pixar has created great movies. Well, great movies are the object. You can see that. The subject is Pixar. But you have to be careful about the tense because in this tense it's present perfect. Develop, what's develop? Has created, have been created. Yes, just remember that sometimes you need to do changes like have or has, or was and were, or is and are. Yes?
Nice.
Okay, another one, just to check. It's not true. It's just an example. So in the exam, you will see Capcom is working in Mega Man infinitive, and you need to put it in passive. How are you gonna do that?
Mega Man Infinite
is being worked on.
is being worked. Okay.
By who?
By Capcom.
Yes. I'm sorry. Questions about how the activity is going to be done?
No, it's clear.
Okay. Just remember that you need to pay attention to what says passive, 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 because sometimes you will see something like have you ever played that game?
No.
No.
Oh, come on, guys.
Sorry, teacher.
Are you disappointed?
I am.
Let me Google it.
Onimusha? Yes, I played.
Onimusha.
Yeah, check this out. You have Onimusha 1, Onimusha 2, Onimusha 3. Those games were originally from PlayStation 2 and the first Xbox. And they became popular, that popular that they have a re-edition. Not a remake, it's just like,
Reboot.
no, not reboot, it's just,
A port.
A port?
they have a port, thank you. They have a port and they put it in PlayStation 4 with better graphics, a little bit better, but it's a good game. You have to do it. If you like Resident Evil and, I don't know, samurais, ninjas, monsters, this is a really good game. Yeah, and actually it's cheap. If you can find it anywhere, it's kind of a cheap game. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's continue. Enough with the culture thing. Okay, so you have Onimusha was developed by Capcom, but this time you have something that says active. So what are you going to do?
Capcom developed Onimusha.
Excellent. So it's backwards. Capcom. Onimusha. Yes. So please pay attention to this thing, active, passive, because that's the way that is going to be changed the sentence. Yes.
Okay.
Great. Questions about passive voice? Do you have any doubt?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Question. The
Thanks.
rest of you, Keith, you've been too quiet today. Christian, questions about passive voice?
No.
No? Okay. Well, that's it. Great. Now, I want to erase this. Can I erase it?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Good. Other thing that is going to exam are hearts. Sorry. Are the indirect questions? Do you remember?
Yes.
What is the rule for indirect questions?
The tip was swap. The tip.
Yes. The
Excellent.
We use
Okay, briefly indirect questions. Remember that you have two types of questions. Questions with yes, no questions and questions with WH. Remember that when you have questions with yes, no, you need to add the word.
first.
If
If.
What's the answer?
or whether.
Yeah, it's because my question. When you have questions with yes, no questions like are you okay? Is he mad? Do you understand?
We use if.
You need to use if. There you go.
Got it.
Okay. When you have questions with WH like how, what, where, what happens?
you put
To change the position.
No, you just use the same one. Remember that all the questions they need to be changed, but questions with yes, no, you need to add if. For example, let's check. Remember that you can use different expressions like, can you tell me? Did you know? I was wondering if. Would you mind telling me? It will be okay if yes. Well, just for make it a little bit easier, we're gonna use. Can you tell me? Okay, for example, let me just copy this. There you go. Can you tell me?
if you are
If
okay.
you're
Excellent. Great. The next one.
If he's
is mad.
Great. The next one.
Can you
Can
tell
you tell
me?
me?
If you were absent.
Sorry.
Let's see.
Thank you. If you were absent.
Ah,
Next one.
Can you tell me where were you?
Where were?
No, we're
Where you were?
Where you were?
where you were.
Where you were?
Do you understand?
If you
If you understand.
understand. Understood.
Present. Yeah, you were right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah.
my mistake. Do you understand? Can you tell me you understand? Perfect. He called you.
If he called you.
if
They call it call.
What did they see?
what they saw.
What they say? Yeah. What they say.
Perfect. So that was my point. If you have a question with only the auxiliary at the beginning, like these ones, well, you need to add the word if. Yeah.
Yeah.
if you have questions that start with WH, well, the only thing you need to do is to put WH. Yep. Remember that you need to change. The only thing you need to do is to switch. And that's it, most of them. The only ones that are not the same are the questions with do, did, and did. With
Only?
does and did. Those are the only ones because you need to change the verb according to the tense. Yeah? Questions?
Nope.
Nope.
Smiley face.
Smiley face. Girls, you've been too quiet. Irma and Sandra, you usually speak in the classroom. You're usually giggling the whole class. So what happened now? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry, I'm stressed.
I'm stressed. Okay. But do you understand the?
I'm sleepy.
I know.
Baneada.
So
Great,
Oh no.
great, very good.
What is this? What?
Okay.
Yeah, I won. There you go. So let's continue. So no questions about this? No, right?
No.
Okay. And the last one, which is something that in this section you have options. It's ing versus to. What can you tell me about this topic? What can you remember about this thing?
It is difficult to remember which word is working with.
with two and what with going.
Yes.
With going, going.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that this is perhaps the most difficult one because you need to know the vocabulary. Don't worry, I went easy on this one. I'm not asking the hard verbs, just the common ones. For example, you know that like, you need to use, you can use it in both ways and it's the same. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just about memory. Just I want you to explain that.
Love is the same.
Yeah, love. Okay, you know that in these ones you have that only one is correct, and the only one is
Yeah.
not correct. Yes. Okay. Now there's something in particular with these two verbs, make and let. You know what is the difference between these two? For example,
Between each other?
The meaning changes.
Ah, yeah.
okay, is that sentence correct?
Yes.
Kind
Yes.
Are those sentences correct?
I don't think makes is the right verb.
Why not?
Yes.
Let me go.
And the two is
Ah,
not.
well.
Someone said something. Let me what? Let me what? You mentioned something.
Let me go.
Let me go.
I think that the
Or
Exactly.
let me only go.
Those two doesn't make sense.
let me
Makes
go.
us work.
Yeah, it's because make and let, they're the only verbs that they don't follow these rules. Okay?
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay, for example, I like to play, I like playing. That's it. But you cannot say I like play because you need to playing or playing or to play. I want to play, I want playing, but now I want play. Yes? But make and let is just a verb. Make work. For example, my mom made me clean the room, not made me to clean the room. Yes? So only these two
Yes.
only these two verbs are the ones that you don't need nor to nor ing. Yes? Because they're in the exam.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Now I know.
I don't know if you have any questions. No? No?
Nope. Make and let.
No.
Okay,
Just make and let.
yeah, for example, let me go. No, let me to go. Yes. Don't make me hurt you. Don't
Yes,
make
but
me hurt you. Yes. Do you
are there more words like
like those? No, those are the only two verbs. Okay, let me check your exam.
okay.
Are you watching what? Where are you watching? The screen, right? Let me go back.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
No.
now we are not.
Okay, just let me see. Let me see. And by the it's true. And at the end of the exam, you need to write a letter. Yes, it doesn't have to be that big. Just as long as you complete what I ask you to do, that's just fine. I'm just checking that everything is in order. Questions? Yes. Okay.
A letter to who?
What?
A letter to who, or is it like?
I'm sorry. I lost. I got lost. What?
A letter to who?
You will see that. You will see instructions. Okay, you will see instructions, and it's an easy thing. Okay, it seems that everything is ready. Just let me check. Yeah, everything is correct. Okay, there you go. Great. It's if you wanna go to the bathroom or something like that, you can do it. You have 4 minutes. It's 12:36. We start in at 12:41. Okay.
Okay.
I'll be here waiting. So should I send you the exam by Discord? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let me just open Discord. I have some messages here. Okay, develop. Okay, questions are here. Okay. There you go. Okay, where should I send it?
Through the channel.
English 3?
Yeah.
No, you're English 2, you're English 2.
English 2.
Well, there is
Step 2, English.
this one? Oh,
Yep.
Yes, that one.
so let's see. I guess you're gonna let me know when you finish, please. There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's start. The email Amerique or mine?
As you wish.
Teacher.
As you wish.
Okay.
You have the link also in the chat. So I'm gonna be here with the microphone silenced, and whatever you need, just let me know. Okay?
Okay.
Teacher, the email is the American or personal?
It will be better the American ones because in order to make it a little more formal, but actually it doesn't make a difference if you use
Nice.
one on another.
Thanks.
So good luck. I'm gonna be here.
Thank you.
Teacher, is important to include the subject in the passive voice?
Yes, all of them.
Okay.
Teacher, the email can be personal?
Yeah, your personal email or the one from American.
Oh, okay.
There you go. How are you doing?
Great.
Just
All
fine.
right.
All right.
In the middle, you're about to finish.
About to finish.
In the middle.
In the middle too.
Don't worry, there is no rush. I want to be here.
Okay.
Teacher, I finished.
You finish.
Yes.
Thank you. Let me just check. I'm checking your exam. Okay, great. Well, we have to wait until the rest of them finish. So if you want to take advantage of the time, I don't know,
Okay.
go to the kitchen and grab an apple or something, you may guess.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Teacher, I finished the exam.
Okay. Well, rest a little bit. We're gonna continue once the last one finishes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
I finished. I just need to enter with my cell phone. If you can accept it, please.
Sure.
Thank you.
I finished, teacher.
Great. Again, rest a little bit. Once the last one finishes, we can continue. I'm sorry, Daniela. Maybe you weren't here when I told them, because I was checking the time. Because of the time, it's and because of the classmates that the ones who haven't finished, it seems that we are not be able to continue. So take advantage of this, rest, and I'll see you. Don't forget to do the activities in the classroom, and I'll see you next week. Yes, Daniela. Thank you very much. See you.
Teacher, how
Yes.
long must the letter be?
Oh, sorry. What?
How long must to be the letter?
The letter, as long as you complete the information that I ask you. I mean, it can
Oh,
be short, it can be long, as you wish.
okay.